2000. That's when everything was supposed to stop. The world was supposed to stop in 2000. Remember that?
Juvenile? Yeah. 99's in the 2000s.
For the little churning babies.
Hello, and welcome everyone to episode 220 of the Mashup, the most interesting bourbon conversation you're going to hear all week long. We are your hosts, Stephen, Kenny, and Anthony, and many, many special guests. What's up, Kenny?
What's up, Ant Dog?
We got our best of 2024 Final 10 right here for you tonight. This is actually something we have never done in the past. So we're in our Final 10, whittled down from 66, and we have our esteemed tasting panel here. So before I go any further, in no particular order here, how about this? How about Mr. Ryan Alves? What's up, buddy?
Hello.
There you go. So Ryan is here. Caleb?
Hey, how's it going?
Caleb is a familiar voice. He guest hosted. How many times did you guest host?
I think this is my third episode.
Nice. Very good. And Jordan?
What's going on?
Yeah, he brought the comedy a couple times there. He's been on the podcast a couple times. And the only person who's not been on microphone, Mr. MH, Michael Harris.
What up, what up?
There you go. All right. So what we're going to do tonight is just go through our top 10 here, and I don't know what's going to ensue. I can't really tell you what's going to happen, but we're tasting, taking notes just to give you an idea. We have Black Glencairns, so we can't see the liquid in there, but we do know that what our top 10 is because we put that list out previously. And we're just going to be talking and tasting and scoring and doing all that fun stuff, and then you may or may not find out what the top whiskey is. We're not going to tell you.
Ever. No. We'll we're recording on Saturday. This is our championship round. This episode will probably go out on is it Tuesday?
Yeah, I think we're doing Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Friday we plan on doing a recap of the whole blinds, just pros, cons, differences, things we enjoyed, didn't enjoy, things that surprised us, and that's when we'll probably reveal the true winners.
Yeah, that's a plan, and that's also when I'm going to tell you guys that old granddad 16, despite my best efforts in saying that I loved it a whole lot, did not do well in the blinds.
Yeah.
It scored toward the very bottom, and I even scored it low. So I'll have to go back and take back my buy, even though I did buy. I think I have 3 bottles of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
like whatever.
No, but so tonight is the top 10 scores from our 3 preliminary rounds.
Sure. Do you have the list? Do you want me to get the list?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Kenny Mills with the list, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so tonight we have Michter's 20, King of Kentucky, rare character TKO pick that Alves did, a super shorty hazmat, George T. Stagg, Weller Millennium, the rare character exceptional series 15 and a half year old malt whiskey. Edmund's Oast was the pick. We've got Russell's 15, Stagg OBC pick that I was lucky enough to be part of the pick group on. Stagg 24A.
You had to get that in there.
I had to. And then an old Louisville 18-year hazmat American whiskey pick that Alves and I were on together. He graciously invited me there, but it's his. I think it's. Hey, Ron, is that a Who Rhino pick? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's nice of him to continue to invite you, even after all the antics and shenanigans you pull.
I am a good and bad. He's actually said it publicly. I'm the best and the worst.
There you go. Well, that's the way I feel about you too. So
thank you.
That's one thing that Ryan and I agree on, which is great.
All right. Well, we'll just do our normal thing, guys.
All right. There you go.
Taste, nose, and we're going to score 10 points scoring system. We're doing half points. Already talked about potentially for next year changing that a little bit, but for right now we're going to stick to our normal half point. And we did so before we did turn the mics on, we did pour something from our preliminary rounds, and everyone tasted that and knows what their score of that was. So they got like a base of what a 6 is, what a 7 is, what an 8 is.
Did you ever say what that whiskey was? I didn't hear what it was.
Oh, the William Heaven Hill bottle.
Oh yeah, that's right, William Heaven Hill. Yeah. There you go.
I think everybody was pretty spot on their score, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know I was the same. Jordan was the same.
I was thinking like right around a 7, and H was about a 7, and we both scored at 6.5 originally. I think you guessed you were on exactly. I think Caleb was on exactly. Anthony was half point difference. Jordan was the same, I think. So yeah. That's good though. It means everybody's right, right around the same. Now I've had people ask, when we put that list out, also, it's like, oh, so that's your number 1, that's your number 3. No, that's just our preliminary rounds. And people ask, well, shouldn't the score just be a score and it was what it was? But when you look back at it, man, when you're tasting through that many, at least I looked at my scores, and I had 3 that I scored a 9. I had probably 7 that I scored an 8.5. I had probably 5 to 6 I scored an 8. So it's one of those things where when you're tasting that many and they're all spaced apart, a lot of those scores are the same. So there's no way that like those 7 whiskeys together are all 8.5s. If they were all sitting together, then they wouldn't all be 8.5s together, but when you're tasting them against each other. So that's why we do a championship round, just like in basketball or football. There's a regular season, then you got the championship. So that's what we're doing now, is taking just you had to make it through, just score just high enough to against all the mass competition just to get into that championship round.
And Kenny's all about the whiskey here, and I'm just excited to see you guys because the last time we actually got together and did this was how many weeks ago? Was it 3 weeks?
Yeah, at least.
3 weeks ago. See?
Yeah, it was before Christmas.
That's right. So this is nice to have a little time off. And
Sick of y'all.
Thank you, Ryan.
I think we're all sick of being in our houses.
That's true.
Yeah, we are still dealing with the after effects of the snowstorm. The funniest thing while we're nosing here is Ryan Lentz with River Roots texted me today and said, "You guys keep talking about snow on your podcast. It can't be worse than Cleveland, blah, 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 blah." And so I sent him a picture outside my house, and I said, "How are we doing?" And he said, "That's about as much snow as we have right now in Cleveland." So all the people that were talking crap about us not being able to shovel snow and handle ourselves, we're doing pretty well out here. So, yeah. But Caleb's right. Getting out of the house, man.
No, I got nose on number 4.
I put great nose on that.
Nose on number 4.
Yeah, that's a beast.
Oh, my gosh.
I think all these noses on the first 4 that I've smelled are good.
Well, it is the top 10.
And that's what we're doing championship round. You've got 10 of the very best. There's a lot of stuff that I probably need to just not even say to our recap episode, but I've seen so many different Instagram posts, socials, different influencers put out like their top whiskey, their top 10, their top 20, and man, I think our list has bangers in it compared to what I've seen on a lot of other people.
Kenny, do you have endless amounts of money?
I don't, but $20 is $20. So that's my motto to get some whiskey this year.
There you go. Oh, man.
Dang, Caleb, you ain't lying. There's a bunch of these noses are awesome.
I would say of the list that I've seen so far, ours is the most heavyweight.
Yeah, big boy bottles.
Yeah, definitely.
By far.
By far, yeah.
Man, these noses, there's a lot that are good.
I like 7s a lot.
The 4 has been the only one that hasn't impressed me on the nose.
4?
Yeah.
Screw you.
No, sorry, not 4, 5.
Oh, I was saying,
yeah.
Five.
I was saying 4 is like the nose, dog.
No, 5.
Yeah, I'm 4 and 7 right now for the best nose. But I haven't made it to the very end.
You guys like 4 the best?
4 is
I
up
love
there.
4 on the nose.
I think
Me and Mike are
I think the first 4 to me are all
There's
great.
some kind of funky oak note on that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to off Alves and
Number 5.
write all of 10 of them down and guess them before I score.
Oh, how about that?
You know, that does not surprise me.
Call your shot.
Number 5 is the one that's like the most different nose out of all of them.
If I had to guess right now off the bat, I would say, isn't one of these an RC Rare Character Exceptional Malt? Are we allowed to table talk? I'd say 5 might be that Rare Character Exceptional Malt on the nose, but that's just me. You know why? Get a slight bit of cheese.
Is number 9 like a licorice on the nose, like a black licorice on the nose or something? Number 9.
I get that licorice now too.
If you guys hear me grimace at all, it's just because there's a 115-pound pit bull trying to lay on my feet right now. Golden cheese.
How long's that shirt been on a hanger, dude? I can see your hanger marks.
Got some hanger marks on it.
Yeah, you loser.
Sorry. It's a nice 1980s look. I got my shoulder pads in. I'm looking great. Damn it, Kenny.
Now he's
Put a little water on it.
He's
Put some water on there. Thank you for the tip, MH.
Little hack.
It's got me. Little hack.
No, I'm teasing, but
It's not my fault.
no, I told you earlier I like that shirt though. He has a really, really nice parka on, and he has a really nice. Anthony looks good tonight.
Well, thank you, Kenny. Kenny's wearing the same hoodie that he wears basically every time I see him when it's cold out.
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
It was UK for a while.
It was UK. Sorry, he switched to UK now.
Now the last 5 days have been banners.
I love you, man.
I wear a hoodie like a pair of blue jeans. You don't really until they're like stinks or like super dirty. Then you just keep wearing them.
I hear you.
I think 8 has the best nose
8
for me.
I'll go right to 8. I don't think I noticed 8 yet. Ooh, that's like some plum. Is that plum? It's like a plum raisin nose. I think.
I just thought it was like the most like kind of sweet.
I'm still number 4 on my nose for me. I love that.
Does number 10 have like a little bit of the what I call like the sawdust firewood note, which none of these in here should, but doesn't have a little bit of that look.
I'm kidding.
No, you can. Please.
Sawdust. I don't know.
I think 10 smells amazing.
Yeah, it does.
I got to get down in there.
Ooh, number 10 is good on the nose too.
You guys like that today, huh? I'm going to tank it. I'm just
I like
kidding.
all of
Unless
it.
you all want to do like.
You want to do quarter points tonight or just stick to halves?
I'm
I feel
fine
there's
with
going to be a lot of.
I'm fine with quarters.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like
do
there'll be a lot
quarters.
of nines.
But I mean, it's just not meant. I mean, I don't know. We can do quarters.
For 2025, we got to do quarters.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we can go and start that tonight if you want.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, I just noticed that.
What happened?
You said like, your shirt is quilted
Yeah.
like a bounty.
Oh, come on. Is this just going to be a whole time of Kenny making fun of my
Well,
shirt?
no, I
I
was
have
getting ready.
like 2 of those pullovers. Just
Well, no, I
like
was getting ready to
that.
say Caleb's looks like the brawny guy. So we got a bunch of paper towels in the house tonight.
Jeez. Next time, I'm just going to have to wear a T-shirt. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just take my shirt off right now and
We
I'll
just
just
see
go.
who soaks up the most bourbon.
Anthony would soak up the most bourbon.
I will. Yes, absolutely.
He
I
is-
win.
he is
I
hairy.
win.
All right, I got to start tasting the score.
Well, one thing I want to say real quick is there's a very big contrast between like that really rich oak note that you're getting on the nose for some of these versus like some that are very fruit forward versus others that are just kind of between. That's how I'm like grouping them in my head, like the 3 different ways. But it's interesting what they're showing on the nose. So are you guys going to try to guess these, or are you just going to rate them? Like Kenny already went on record saying he's going to guess them. Anybody else here guessing?
I'm
or
just going to
rate?
score,
Okay.
and then if I have enough left over, I might try to guess.
Okay. All right. I just
But
wondered.
I've found a long time ago that if I try to guess first, it actually does affect my score.
Right.
Like it truly does. Like if I think, oh, something's this, and I really, think that's so I'm 100% just going to score first, and if I have enough left over, then I'll try to guess.
That sounds like a good strategy. So you don't want to hear that maybe 2 and 3 might both be stag?
Oh no. Dude,
Yeah. I feel,
table talk is fun.
I totally feel like that right
2
now.
is a stag.
2's
Yeah.
a stag?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a stag junior.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I was thinking it in my head,
2 and 3s. See, that's the
That pick.
thing.
No, it's just definitely 135 or over proof.
It's good though.
Yeah, it's
really good.
Are we going to White Castle tonight?
Does a fat baby fart?
There we go.
Oh, man. Well, we're going to have to figure something out for the cuisine. And if it's going to be White Castle, that's kind of a tradition, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you want to not have anything to do tomorrow and be
I don't have to do tomorrow.
There
No
you
pun
go.
intended.
Okay. That's there is
There'll be plenty of that tomorrow, too.
plenty of that if you go to one. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll have to, when we start doing some like videos and socials and stuff, we'll have to show the world how to the proper way to eat a
Yeah.
White Castle.
Yep. Order and eat.
Gosh, dang it, all of these are good.
They better be. Anybody scores below 7, you're kicked off.
oh, yeah.
Right.
Goodbye.
Straight to jail.
I'm going 5.5.
Most of us probably didn't have it scored below us 8 for most of the ones in this round, right?
Probably 7.5 at the lowest, I'd say. Hang on, let me see.
I bet you I screwed one of them up. Can count on me for that. Tanking one of them, one of those deals.
Yeah, the lowest I scored one was a 7. The lowest Anthony scored one of these was a 7.5. The lowest Alves scored one was a 7.
Ooh.
Lowest Jordan scored one was a 7.5. The lowest Caleb scored one of these was
Caleb's
a 7.
handing out the scores.
And the
Yeah, you were
lowest
very generous this year.
MH,
Very generous this year.
the lowest MH, wow.
Uh-oh.
The lowest MH scored one of these was an 8.5. Or was an 8.
Ooh, how about that?
Can't go
Ma-
below an 8 today.
Master
Boom,
palate,
baby.
master taster.
When I was looking at
I'm
that
easily
spreadsheet,
pleased, man.
There you go.
yours is pretty legit. Like you've almost called out the top 10. Like, I think you had
Really?
pretty much, well, it didn't call it out, but you had your rankings were, I think 8 of your top 10 were the consensus top 10 of the
I
group.
think yours was like that too.
Yeah. I think the only one that was disproportional for me was that William Heaven Hill, the bottled and bond. I ranked that way higher than everybody else.
Yeah.
I had the Elkwood, right? Was it Elkwood or Elk?
It happened for the first time. Just so you know,
Did you get shat on?
one of the dogs has
farted.
farted in the basement.
That
and-
wasn't the first time. We
got it.
me and Ryan got dusted
thank
a while
you.
ago.
Who opened the fresh bourbon?
Leave it in.
Can't stop doing that.
Guys, there's enough for more pours if you run out.
Really?
Yeah, there's probably another ounce of everything, I think.
Okay.
Probably an ounce and a half over those.
Maybe 4.
Four's the nose. I mean, four's nose at least to me.
Did we say there's no malts in this?
No, there's one.
There's one.
There's one.
I thought it was number 5, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I tasted.
Yeah.
That's what I just tasted.
Okay.
No.
I feel like that tastes so much better than it smells.
What the malt?
These rare characters.
Always.
Yeah.
For me,
on
like
the
I
malts,
said,
always get
always.
like a hay barn.
The
kind of
nose
smell
is a
to it.
little off, and then you taste it, and it's like, yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, it's good.
And the finishes are long on
Yes.
those months.
Oh, wow.
Look, I'm a firm believer that cast strength is the best option, and
Right.
I always will think that, and that's the way
I think
it's meant to be.
every single whiskey in our top 10 is at like pretty high proof, right? Is anything under
Weller,
Millennium?
Millennium's 99.
Millennium's
But I think it's
99.
cast strength.
But that might be cast strength, or at least close to
I
it.
think it is.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's
10
interesting.
is wild.
And that's the thing. Cast strength does not have to be high proof.
No.
10.
Yeah, I mean,
10 is
for our
wild.
listeners, I'm saying
Sure,
cast.
yeah.
I mean, just,
I mean, some of the best cast strengths of all time were MGPs that were 94 proof,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
under 100 proof cast strength, those old smooth amblers.
I have
specifically.
one or two of those in the back of the cabinet. That's it.
Yeah.
Saving them
They're
for a
great.
rainy day.
Didn't you have an old pepper rye barrel strength, or was it cast strength?
Yeah, the
Like
15 year.
yeah, it was like
94 proof or something.
gold wax?
Fire.
yeah.
Fire. We took that to, did I take that to Knife Weekend?
Yes.
Did I
Yes.
take that to Knife
I think
Weekend?
so.
Yeah.
You're talking
Which
about
one?
old, smooth Ambler or old Ambler?
Smooth amble, like the old
Yeah,
scouts?
yeah. Oh, the old scouts. Yeah.
Yeah, wherever those are.
I've had several of those picks.
Well,
that are
these
barrel-
right here.
That are like barrel proof. At
Yeah,
like
this is
90
11 year, 47 ABV.
something. Yeah.
94
It's the
cast
same thing
strength.
with the Gatsby.
Yeah, they do. That is a
Gatsby was
lower,
95.
lower.
95.
But that was
But
also cast strength.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
It's
that was
good.
cask.
We put that up in blind against some of those.
All right, which dog is that? They got to go.
They're both down here.
We interrupt this program
It's hard to say.
Let's go get cookies.
because the dogs are
Cookies, come
Let's
on.
go get
That's why.
flatulating.
He's like, it's like England. He calls cookies biscuits,
Yep.
or biscuits are cookies, and cookies are
There
biscuits.
you go. It's a mass exodus.
PTSD over here.
Exodus of
I'm not
dogs.
over.
Yeah,
all
they-
these cups out.
Man, this is really difficult. And then the other thing is I just want to take my time and not really sip too much of any of these whiskeys too quickly because they're just
Yeah.
freaking great.
Dude, I think if I'm going to drink one whiskey all day long and this that I've tried so far, I've only tried all the way up to 8, but number 6, I would drink that shit all
I wrote. I just wrote fantastic.
Yeah. I would
Before you even said that,
I would drink that all day.
yeah. That's like I didn't even have anything to write for the others like,
Yeah,
until I got.
I know what it is. I would drink it all day.
The tough part is every single one I'm writing. This is good. This is
This
good.
is so
This
good.
great. This
This
smells
is
good,
great.
tastes good, finishes
There
good.
are a couple that stand out that they're just lackluster compared to the other ones, but
Lackluster? I'm just kidding.
compared to the
I'm just messing with you, man.
I think my ranking is going to lean mostly on the finish. Whichever lasts the longest,
Yeah.
is the most pleasant finishing up. That's going to give it the boost.
I've been talking a lot about how much I've become a finish guy. I was never like that before.
Yeah.
But now I'm like all about the finish.
Yeah.
That's kind of the weird thing about bourbon, though. You have your nose that tells you what you think it's going to taste like in your palate. It's going to make the taste out for you, which is you're going to go specifically off the palate for the majority of it. But then like the finish gives you the full experience of like that
Right.
puts it over the edge. Of,
I think that's what makes you want to drink it again.
right.
You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like what brings you keep coming back to it, like because it just lingers and like the impression that it makes
Right.
on you.
There-
Like,
yeah.
oh, this is awesome.
It
That
makes
makes
it
sense.
more of like a physical experience.
Yeah.
Then it ties in all your senses together.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about before. Like there's certain whiskeys or bourbons that are like, oh, this is good, but it doesn't make me want to go drink more of it. So I guess that makes sense. But maybe that is what makes me want to go back to something is if the finish is like, oh, and it lingers and holds. And yeah, that makes sense.
But you know what doesn't make sense is this bag of Pop Daddy smoked Gouda pretzels. It's still on your table, Kenny. Get rid of that.
Who brought that over here?
I'm not sure. It may have been me. We're going to have a live reaction here in a moment to Kentucky, Mississippi State. That's going to be fun. Yeah.
More cowbell, please.
Did you say cow?
Do they do that at the basketball games too?
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe they do.
Hell.
I've been to a lot of games at Rupp, like a lot of games.
Yeah, you went to the Florida game, right?
Yeah, I went to the Florida game, and like
pretty awesome.
That was honestly the best UK experience, like crowd experience.
Yeah,
that it was electric. It was just nonstop. Everyone was on their feet for the majority of their time.
Yeah,
I think because like there, I was like, I mean, I know I'm younger, but there was like used to be a lot of old heads that followed Cal and that were really like true Cal supporters, and there's just a lot of people just sitting around and watching, especially like the last 5 years that Cal was here. But like just the crowd atmosphere, the youth atmosphere was electric with the changeover with Pope.
Did you stand the whole time, or were you sitting?
Majority of it, yeah. Or, I mean, no, like legit.
Were you in the upper?
No, we're down the lowers. Yeah.
And there was no issues with you standing?
No.
Because that's the main thing is everybody gets mad.
No,
like,
yeah,
a
we're
lot of
probably
people get
about
mad at
like,
you.
I don't know, 15, 20 rows from the floor.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with UK basketball. It's like the people that hog the lower level good seats.
Yeah.
You'll look through the crowd and an old lady will be reading a book.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
The lady that was sitting right next to me, she was playing like some game on her phone. But
Mahjong.
yeah, she was
Mahjong going on
standing
the phone.
up watching the UK game and playing a game on her phone.
Be like, name me 3 players, bitch.
There's like a big basketball team school. I forgot who it is that they do a like a draw every year. Like you have to get pulled for tickets, like your season tickets. It's like a major school too for basketball.
Really? But it rotates
it's not
every
Kansas,
year?
is it? No, it's not rotate. It's like your name is in and you get pulled out. So you get lucky, you could be, and then basically you get to get your seats by whenever you're drawn and you get them.
But it's random every year?
Yeah.
That would be, I guess it'd be cool, but I don't know. That kind of sucked to me.
I think it might be how much you donate too is how many picks you get. So it's like, you can donate a bunch.
Because I'm right now, like, after the football season this year, I was like, I'm not renewing my season tickets. And then over Christmas break, I was, with my family, and Sam's like, do you want to renew tickets? And I was like, no. I was like, how about we just tailgate every game and we just hang out there?
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't really want to give up, because if you don't renew them, then you lose them.
Yeah.
And, we want to keep them.
Yeah.
We have 8 tickets together, which is pretty hard to do sometimes, and I don't want to give them up necessarily.
So I've been to my aunt. She's a season ticket holder, so I've been to several games with them. But I usually don't like going a lot just because of fighting the traffic in and out and all that crap.
Yeah,
I've become lazy. But
pros and cons.
I've also worked retail like literally my whole adult life.
Right.
So I've always worked every Saturday anyway. So I don't have the I'm not like if it was a Wednesday or Thursday, then I could go tailgate for 3, 4, 5, 7 hours and hang out and all that.
It's definitely way more convenient to go to the basketball games than it is the football games.
Yeah. The football and just getting out of there is insane.
Yeah, it takes.
Well, I bet if you tailgate for 7 hours, Kenny, after that you're not going to be strutting that. You'll be so tired.
Damn you, Anthony. On number 10, I literally that's all I get on the finish is just sawdust. It literally tastes like sawdust.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
It's not bad.
It's
I think
fire.
10 is great.
It's good. I like it.
I still get sawdust on it.
Fiery. Uh-oh. Table Talk is working against number 10.
Well,
no, I love 10.
It reminds me of an American whiskey, like the
old Carters. Yeah.
American whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, there's an American whiskey in here.
Yeah, but that's what the flavors give me.
You know what's funny? Despite that, I did give it a high rating, my initial rating. I always go back and change it, but my initial rating was high. But yes, you're right. That is exactly right.
I wonder.
Yes.
Is it like
Thank you, MH.
some burnt butterscotch or something?
Yes.
Is that what it?
Yeah. Like when my wife is cooking, she can never not boil a pot over of something on the stove. And there you go.
Honey, get the razor blades out again.
Exactly. Got to scrape that glass top. I called Kenny up, and I'm like, "What's wrong with my stove?" He's like, "What have you done to the top of this?" I'm like, "I don't know. My wife's just cooking."
I tried
Nope.
to
Nope.
tell you,
Nope. Nope.
sell you
Nope.
to buy
Nope.
an induction range.
What would
But
that
you're
have
too
done?
cheap. You're
Wooden
just a cheap
spring. Would rather have 5,
Would
10,
rather- right, rather have-
1924s.
Yeah, he would rather have freaking $3,000 shoes than a decent stove.
Oh, that's it. The gloves are coming off.
Getting
over
up,
here.
walking out right now.
We've got to install
He had a
microwave
chance.
ovens.
He wouldn't buy it. Would not
I know.
buy induction.
I didn't buy induction. Would that save me from cleaning up or what?
Yes, I told you that. I
Why?
showed you that.
How would it work?
Are you kidding me? I told you all that.
He did the demo. I know he did the
To
demo.
mess with you. To mess with you. Okay.
You know, when people screw things up on their own, they always call the salespeople, don't they, Kenny?
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
it's our product when it works right, but then when we screw it up and it doesn't work, it's your product.
What's wild, man,
When
is
my wash machine fell down the steps.
sometimes the nerve of people sometimes, man. Like I have a lot of great clients, great customers, repeats, all that. But I have some people that I did a great job with. They know me. They come in for some reason. They don't ask for me. And they buy from somebody else.
It's getting really deep right now.
Get bent.
Getting in day. Kenny,
But then
thoughts.
when something messes up, they want to call me. I'm like,
Even
no,
if you didn't sell it.
you didn't ask
Yeah.
me this last time. If you want me to help you, freaking ask for me.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I feel that.
Some a lot of high scores this round, boy.
Indeed.
Now, you all said number 2 and 3 was Stag or GT. 2 and 3
Two
tastes
for
totally
sure.
different to me. 2 and
Two,
3 tastes
two
totally
for sure.
different to me.
I don't know about 3.
2 and
Three's
3
big
tastes a lot
stag.
different to me.
Three's big stag, and 2 is small stag. How you like that?
I think it's switched.
Oh, you think it's
I think
switched?
2
Okay.
is.
I
Yeah,
think 2 is GTS.
Okay.
seems like it's got some age.
Yeah.
Seems a little more
Well,
refined.
I cannot differentiate the two of them for the life of me. I'm just completely stumped.
Yo, change that UK game, bro.
All right. 1 second. I'm in the middle of doing a comparison back and forth. I don't want to lose it.
Am I the only person that on number 9 is getting like massive amounts of red
I haven't tasted 9 or 10
fruits
yet.
and strawberries?
Red
Number
fruits.
Strawberries and reds.
yeah.
No, I said it was the grape and wine again, which
Weller. Mash bill. No, well, I mean, that would be all we did now.
Ooh.
And it's a wheat whiskey.
Yeah.
9 sip very low proof for me. Like I know
Yeah.
it's not super low proof. I'm just saying it's been done so well that
It's like a dang
it's not
berry
like
medley.
heat.
Medley of berries.
Yeah.
A Welch's fruit snack pouch. Yeah, 9's really good.
Mine's
Yeah.
9 is really good. And it is low. It's low proof.
But everything is above 107 though, right?
No.
Nope.
The Weller is
Nope,
94,
nope, nope.
97.
Oh,
something like that.
99.
Is it 99? Okay, yeah.
Did they plan that 99 millennium?
For the
Year
99 and the
2000?
2000.
Did they do that on
It
purpose?
seems stupid.
Does seem
if they
stupid
did.
to do that if they did. Yeah, they may have though.
no, that
Because you can't.
I
Hey,
think that's
listen.
what the story was.
I thought it was ESPN.
One
Pretty
thing.
sure that was the story.
That
They
was
made
the
it-
story?
They made it 99
SEC?
because of the
Yeah, SEC Network.
Well, when is Weather Y2K coming out then?
Wait, they made it 99 because of what?
because of the year.
Is that the oldest that's in it?
It was, they
1999.
did a write up on it.
Ooh,
What does 99 have to do with millennium?
2000. That's when everything was supposed to
Switching
like
over-
stop. The
switching
world
over
was
to
supposed to stop
2000.
in 2000. Remember that?
Juvenile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
99's in the 2000s.
For the little churning babies. Ducks, chickens.
Let's see,
Oh
let's see if we,
dang! I lost my pen on
let's
that
see if I can
one.
find the article.
Caleb's gonna dictate the article, and I said dictation because I'm without other words.
What score?
We're down 8-5.
Uh-oh. So just so you
telling you,
guys
man.
know how cruel this is, I am the one person, the way we're seated tonight, who literally cannot turn around at all. I have to turn around to be able to see what's going on with the UK. Do you guys, is Mark Pope looking concerned, kind of making like this weird face and walking up and down the
Bucket.
sidelines and passing?
One eye's got slightly lower. He's got like a lazy eye a little
Yeah.
bit.
There you go, yeah.
That's when you know.
He's getting cerebral.
Yeah.
He's getting very cerebral.
The eye of the Mormon.
Was
He's coming in.
It's the eye of the morning.
I like that.
We'll go to the...
The refs have been great this year.
Yeah,
We've
they've been
all
great,
we've
yeah.
all been very appreciative of everything they've been doing.
If I could take a minute, I'd just like to acknowledge everyone that referees sports and just say how much I appreciate all of you. You're just great folks. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
It's a thankless job, you know?
Thankless, yeah. Was that a foul? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know. Let me blow the whistle either way.
No. Hey, can we get the official person who's getting paid now to be on the broadcast to say nothing? Yeah, sure. Let's get Dean Blandino in here, whoever. Yeah, sure. Hey, looks like he crossed the plane to me, so I would say touchdown. Oh, overturn, no touchdown. Oh, well, Dean, go get your paycheck, buddy.
Let's go to New York on this one.
Let's go to New York. Secaucus.
Going back to 6.
This won't come as a shock to anybody who's friends with me on Facebook, but I absolutely hate officiating and everything it's become in this modern era with the monitors and everything else.
People might not know you, but so when you're talking about referees and umpires and stuff, you're being a little sarcastic. Most of them actually suck. They suck bad.
Yeah. You know,
I coach youth sports forever.
Yeah.
And watch my kids in high school baseball. Like most umpires, like literally suck. It's horrible.
Did you ever throw a bucket at any of them or a bat or anything?
I did not.
Okay, well, just trying to suss that out.
All the way, baby.
I mean, I've been kicked out of games.
Did he miss a bunny?
Missed a bunny, dude.
You got kicked out of games?
Oh, yeah. I have a couple times.
Otega?
Not because I went like crazy. I just was very, what's that called when you're
Passionate?
No, I was passive aggressive. Like I have some really good comments that are, I didn't yell or anything, and they still kicked me out. I'm like, I didn't even raise my voice. Yeah, but it's what you were saying or how you said it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
So you never called one of them a putz.
Putz is an awfully strong word that I reserve to only a select few people.
Only a few?
Only a few.
My favorite is when you say
Yona Winnebago.
Putz wagon.
Yeah, Putz wagon.
All right, so is the goal to have no ties in your scores?
I am going to have no ties or hardly any ties.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
gonna
going
be
down.
really
I'm
tough,
Using
Tom.
the quarter point thing?
yeah,
Quarter
I'm doing
points.
quarter points.
Quarters? We're doing quarters tonight.
Yes.
Ooh.
If you're paying attention, you would know that.
I was not paying attention, and you know
If you weren't
what?
just talking to fill dead space to be talking, you would know that.
Ouch.
I don't know what to say, Kenny. We're in a fight, and you're probably going to win by a lot.
I'll win.
Yeah,
He's got that grandpa strength.
he does.
No,
He has-
I'm too old for that now.
He has calf muscles that look like they were implants, but they're not.
Freaking.
Sorry about that.
Will y'all donate some money to the Patreon so they can get some wireless headphones?
Oh, yeah, we do need that.
Can we
This
get
guy.
some?
All right, back to the whiskey.
I have all initial scores done. Now I'm going
I
back.
haven't scored a single one.
You do not.
But I only did initial scores. And now I'm going back and adjusting.
That's
up
what
and
I'm
down
doing.
some.
I'm going and looking at my ties, and I'm going to taste those three and try and not tie them.
Well, I'm also going through and not even doing ties. I'm going to make sure that, just comparing. So I got something close I'm comparing.
I feel like I'm going to be wildly out of vogue with my scores from the last round. I do. Oh, what are you making? What is that face?
Bro, you're steaming up.
I know. Would you say out of vogue?
Yeah.
Your glasses are
in
steamy,
vogue.
dog.
Oh, I
Could be in
got you.
vogue, out of vogue. I don't know. Yeah, you look like.
You said in vogue.
I think
or
you
you
said
said out of vogue.
you
I was
said-
like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm not
Are
going
you
to.
okay?
I'm not going to match him.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
not going
just
to match him.
hot. I got a hat. I got a.
He's ready.
Headset.
I think what happened was he got ready. He was ready to come over here and kill me.
That's what
Yeah, I think it was.
I just was trying to figure out what you said. Out of vogue. I was like, what?
He's like, "What's this guy?" And Ryan is the journalist.
Does it make? I mean, I don't have to say what you think. I mean, number one, what are we thinking then? The nose is so good, and it's like
number one nose is personally my favorite.
the nose is great.
It's actually my second lowest score initially.
But see, in the
But I'm going back through.
correct. Yeah, it's-
No, just initially because, see, that's the problem when you go first. It's like that's why I'm going back through because I scored it an 8, but then I'm gonna go up or down from there. Probably go up, but that's my lowest score on the first just
the
initial.
nose is so much better than the taste stuff.
Dang, I scored a decent.
No,
I gave it a good score.
Score's gonna probably go up. But
I'm not going to change mine because you all said. But okay, so all right, I'm moving
We're
forward.
back on top by 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, he shaved the mustache. That's why he shot so good. He don't look like Dexter
Perry?
anymore.
Oh yeah, I know.
He don't look like Dex.
that
Shout out
that one new
Obstinate
guy
Sons.
that's been in our
you
lineup.
go.
Yeah, Obstinate Sons, man. Gosh dang.
One new guy's been in our lineup with dreads. His name begins with an A.
Almanor.
Yeah, Almanor.
Yeah, he's a beast. I like him. I like his game.
Has he only been playing like the last couple games?
No, he's played all season.
Okay.
He Brandon Garrison has been playing more like the last
Yeah,
month.
Is
'Cause he was
Garrison
hurt.
a freshman?
Yeah, he's our only.
He's our only true freshman. Well, I
Well,
mean,
no,
our
other
only
than-
recruit freshman.
Yeah, Perry
Other than
and
the Perry
the Kentucky
and
guys.
Trent.
Oh no!
Block it.
And it went off him, I thought. Yeah, it's their ball. That's all right. We can bounce back.
I'm sorry, I would never go to a school that's sponsored by Adidas. I just wouldn't.
Oh, there you go. Why not?
I love.
I just wouldn't do it.
I love
As
all-
a,
I love
soccer
the-
player,
I love the Adidas track suits. I like the Adidas running.
If you're a
right
track
now.
guy, maybe. Yeah, I mean, after Yeezy left, it's like, there's nothing to pull for,
There's two that are
This is
like
tough.
so close together.
Sometimes there's not a lot of science to tasting whiskey. It's just whatever makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, taste some good stuff.
That's where I'm at, man. Like, I don't have all of the tasting notes and this and that. I drink it, see where it takes me, man.
Mm-hmm.
How does it make me feel?
I'm totally on that right now, and it's crazy. But I actually like the first three whiskeys a lot.
I like
Yeah.
all these.
You like number one?
The first three are good.
Big fan?
Yeah. big
First
fan.
three are my lowest scores.
Are you serious?
Really? Man.
Wow. Okay.
Anti-BT.
Could be in for a night here.
I'm talking quarter points, half points.
Right.
These are all great, but
Yeah.
If three is not Big Stag, I'm gonna be shocked.
I don't
If it
think
is, then
Ryan, would you say
I'm
you
sad
think
because
it
number
is?
2 was better.
Two is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I scored 2 lower than 3.
Really?
I did too. I went 3
I
over
hope
2.
it is. I hope it is that
I love
Stag
to know.
Junior because that thing slaps.
Dude, Lamar already has 10 carries. for
Don't
55.
release these
Uh-oh.
results until I have a chance to buy a few 24As. Okay?
right.
Seriously.
Here's what's crazy.
Like,
So-
dead serious.
I get some
the score?
bourbons from
7 though.
I get some bourbons where I buy them above retail, above a low secondary from different people and places. And I've had 15 or 16 stags that I've bought in the last couple weeks.
The junior? Like the
Yeah,
24As?
Well, no, just stags.
No, it's Junior.
Oh,
GTS?
Junior.
No, stags.
Which ones? Which one did you buy?
20,
Well,
24
I was
Stags?
hoping there was a bunch of 24As. There were 0 24As.
Oh, they're all
No.
B's.
There were 24Bs, there were 23As, 23Bs, 22s. I'm like, I bought 15, 16 stags, and none were 24A.
Oh, dang.
I was so upset.
What's the average secondary right now? on the
140 to 1. Oh, well, all of them go for about the same price of the current, and they're about 140 to 150.
Tell me this. Oh, sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
Don't release the results.
Yeah,
and then
until
trade
we
yours out.
Until we have some time.
I've already sold them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they've already moved them. Yeah. No, they've already moved them.
Does the C923 still hold secondary value?
Yeah, 175ish. Is that right?
That seems high to me, but
150 at least, if not 175.
Really?
Maybe 150 then.
I have a very serious question for all of you. Can any of you tell me where you think the Michter's 20's at? That's what I want to know. That's a serious question.
it's
I think-
one of 3 for me.
One of three?
You want to know which number I think it might be?
If you want to offer it, you don't have to. No pressure over here.
Only one I feel like it might be, and I may be completely wrong, is 9.
So I think 9 is Millennium, and I think 4 is Victor's 20.
I think 4. I
said-
wrote 4.
4, 7, or 8.
Yeah. I thought 4. I wrote 4 was dusty. It kind of had a dusty note
Well,
to it.
dang, 4. I hope it's not 8 because 8 I had rated lower.
Really?
Yeah.
4, 7, and 8 are my highest scores.
4, 7.
Damn it,
are
Anthony.
both high scores for me. I'm not saying anything else.
I thought 9 was Millennium.
I thought 9 was Millennium too.
I wrote Weller on that. It's good, and it's still good.
And I liked
even
it.
if even
I
when
liked
you
it a lot.
think, even when you say, okay, yeah, it's Weller, you taste it, it still tastes really good.
No, the reason why I wanted to know that, I want people to think about that, is because that whiskey single-handedly dominated twice now, and I want, I don't know, the psyche of it. It's good whiskey.
I'm with your honor, number 7.
Yeah.
It's my highest score of the night.
Yeah. I'm now between 4, 7, and 8, like trying to, because right now they're all tied.
Number 7's at TKO.
9's tied for three ties I have. I got to differentiate
Nah,
them.
I'm all the
It's
way
fruity.
off. I'm all the way. I 10's my number 1.
10.
That's crazy. It's like I didn't.
10 is
7's
number 1 for
fruity.
you. Okay. All right.
10 is my highest score right now.
Right.
What?
Oh, wow.
10 is my highest score right now.
Number 10?
Yeah. But 4, 7, and 8 are tied with it, or right there, and I've got to move them up or down.
That's what I'm doing. I was originally number 6 as my number 1, and then I went between 6 and 10. I'm like, I had to go back and forth and pick one.
10's got to be. Well, I'm not going to keep saying what I think they are.
And
no, don't.
Yeah, because I think we're gonna look. We all know what these bottles are. So I think by process of elimination, we're gonna be able to, like, it's not double blind. So there is gonna be some bias. I'm just talking about what I would want to drink again out of this.
Right.
Off first rip, 10 is. I want more 10.
That's a funky little devil.
7's
there.
what I want more of.
7
Seven
I wrote
is
has
fruity.
like almost like a white wine fruity, like
it's
just a good like ooh.
I'm serious. I think that's your. I think that's that TKO.
I mean, it's up there.
I get why Ryan. I get why you like 10, man. Like
Yeah, just like it's big, it's bold, it's just like making an impact on me.
it's got like a cigar
dang, man.
cigar char to it, like a very like very nice,
just like
oak. Yeah.
Kind of like cheese slider, no top bun, put 2 bottoms together kind of thing.
Church.
Extra pickles.
Church.
That's what I'm talking about.
Every time we've been there too, there's always a character. There's always a character in the crowd. There's always somebody.
No,
The last time me and Kenny went, I was crying laughing.
Kenny always heckles people when he's drunk.
Yes.
there. We gotta-
It's the
we gotta-
best.
You gotta get Kenny a little bit
Drunk
more.
Kenny is the best.
You gotta get Kenny a little bit more drunk before he starts heckling people.
let me go in a different direction here real quickly. Like, do either of you guys have your like 2 or 3 worst whiskeys of this round?
Nah, there's no worst.
No, but I'm just saying, like, what are your 2 or 3 that are not hitting it for you? I want to know that.
I
That's
can give
be
you mine
great.
quick if you want it.
What's that? Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so number 1, which is definitely opposite of Caleb.
Really? That's not hitting it
Yeah.
for you? Okay. All right.
Number 3 and
1,
6.
3, and 9 are my lowest scores.
6.
1, 3, and 6 was mine.
Okay. Caleb.
Six
Or
is
Jordan?
gonna.
Anybody.
5 was
5 is your
6.
lowest.
6 was really hot at first, and then now I'm cooling on it.
I'm not a huge malt fan.
6 was one of my highest scores first time around.
And I'm
But
cool.
now I'm lowering my score second time
Absolutely.
around.
Same.
Right.
But for me, 1, actually, I'm sorry, 1, 2, and 9 are my lowest scores.
Damn, bro.
Really? Wow.
1, 2, and 9.
Yeah.
See, that's why I asked this, because I wanted to know. My 2 lowest
You shouldn't
scores.
wanna know.
I'm going to throw it out here real quick. My 2 lowest scores are, right now, 5 and 8. 5 and 8 are my lowest scores.
5's one of my highest scores.
Really? Yeah. Not surprising.
That's just how it is.
just
It's my highest.
Which 5 is?
8.
Yeah.
your highest.
I like malts.
He's a malt guy. He's a malt guy.
He's a malt man.
Edmund's host, baby.
That's got to be the malt.
Hey, and it's good. It's good.
It's very good.
It's very good.
When I say my lowest scores, I'm really stretching.
Then I'm giving my score like what I would like. I know I could sit with that Glen for a long period of time and
I hear
sip
you.
it slow.
I hear you.
What?
Could you sip it slow good?
Yeah, slow good.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Slow good.
Shout out.
Hey,
little barbecue sauce.
I used that barbecue sauce. So I was.
Their barbecue
doing a
sauce is
little-
legit.
Dude, the barbecue sauce was good.
Very good.
I took a small I took the little Smokies and did like the miniature. We have like a little miniature crock pot.
Yeah.
Put that barbecue sauce in it instead. I usually use Sweet Baby Ray's, and then I switched it with that.
Yeah.
Dude, fire.
Fire. That's what's up. That's
Put
what's
him on a Ritz cracker with a little cheese on the
Yeah.
side. That was a snowstorm.
Put that on a cracker, dude.
Yeah.
is that what's his
Stale
name?
cracker?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
I
that.
love that.
Let it fly.
Pro tip on Little Smokies:
Yeah.
grape jelly.
Grape jelly with
Yeah.
the it's a Sweet
heard that.
Baby Ray's
I heard
grape jelly
Nah, but that's too sweet for me. The slow good with
with the grape
Grape
jelly.
jelly.
That
Fire.
might actually
No,
be a
so
bit fire.
my wife and her family got me onto that. Like every once in a while, I'll do it. If you take just a little, like the regular sausage,
Boom,
patties,
baby.
put
Jackson
grape
Robinson.
jelly on it and put it on a biscuit. That's good.
yeah. All right.
Little Smokies are slept on, man.
Think about
I
that.
had some today.
As a breakfast,
Yeah,
as a
I put it
breakfast
in
meat,
breakfast, Yeah.
A breakfast meat.
as a breakfast meat, a little Smoky.
Yes. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. I've got Little Smokies because we were trying to get my son on something different other than meatballs and chicken nuggets. So we're like, all right, we're gonna try Little Smokies. And then I did.
Pronounce them Lil Smokies.
I actually did get name brand Lil Smokies from was it
Hillshire Farms?
Yeah,
Hillshire Farms.
They had
Go
the
Meats.
Kroger brand, and they had like the beef ones, and then the smoky flavored one. I'm like, no, I'm getting the Hillshire meats.
Yeah.
But no, I had them this morning. I had them with the Little Smokies. I did it British style, so we had baked beans and an egg.
There's never been a cuisine I've wanted to ever make. Like, let's do this British stuff. Let's boil the Little Smokies.
no, I didn't boil those. No. Didn't boil.
Caleb Walmsley over here.
There you go.
I cooked this Little Smokies like they normally do, but British style. Me and I had beans for breakfast. I gave it a try.
It could get worse.
But it was good.
Number 6, I lowered my score half point, 3/4 point.
Yeah,
on
same.
Time around.
Almost a full
Initially,
point.
it was boom, but nah, I lowered it.
I'm actually going to write on my sheet what I think number 1 should be.
Oh, I got Ryan to laugh. I got him to blush a little bit.
I don't know what one is.
Hey, what's funny is 15 games into the season, the Arkansas fans are absolutely losing their mind.
I'm so glad. So happy to see it.
15 games in,
He
they're
might get fired this year.
Yes,
He
he
really
legit
might.
might get fired.
Or retire.
Well, it depends
is
on what
insane.
Jerry Jones has to say.
It is
I'm
insane.
just saying,
dude.
though.
It is insane.
My dad's
I
an
love seeing
Arkansas
it.
fan.
I love reading it. I love it.
And
I
they're
love
like,
it.
Has
maybe
the
UK fans
tattoo.
were right.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's like-
they thought we were crazy.
He's
They
trash.
thought we were like.
He's trash.
Dude, did you
They
see?
thought we were literally just the worst fans and
Yeah.
expected too much and blah blah blah
I
blah blah
saw-
blah blah. They're finally seeing it.
that
now.
the article that you sent where they were that he wasn't wearing red and stuff.
Yeah.
He goes out there today in blue pants.
Yeah.
He had,
really?
He had blue pants and a gray blazer. Like you don't even support your own school colors.
They win or lose today.
They lost. They lost today again.
Oh,
too.
man.
0-3 in the SEC, right?
certified butts.
Thing
So he's
red.
paying attention to the media too, huh?
Yes, 100%.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow.
He straight up
He's
said,
just-
"I'm not wearing red."
So self-centered.
Terrible.
He's a putz, man. He's
That's
a putz.
massive putz move.
I'm using that word. He's a putz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
With
are
a
only
capital
busting out
P.
the putz word for our beloved old Coach Cal.
The thing that killed me was in the interview. He throws the fist bump and then like doesn't actually slam on the table. He's like, "I'm so mad we didn't go do the shoot
Legit,
around."
any of us could have won a championship with that
With his
2012 team.
Yes.
That 2012 team, any of us could have won a
Hey,
championship.
how
with
about-
that
No,
team.
2015.
2015.
I
yes.
could have literally,
Yes.
No.
who never coached basketball my life, could have won a championship
How
with
do
a
you
2015
tell? How do you
team.
tell the Harrison twins to hold the ball the last 90 seconds of the game? All they did was hold the ball.
They wouldn't even be on
put
the
up
court.
two.
They wouldn't even be on the court if I was coaching that
They
team.
put up 2 shots in the last 90 seconds.
Well, they had
Oh,
two.
yeah.
They had two
Yeah,
5-second
Booker-
violations.
Yes.
Putting the ball in bounds.
Yeah.
I was like, you
He
guys
had
can't even get the ball in.
Booker and
Can't
Ulis
run
on
a
the
play.
bench.
Yes.
The court general Ulis on the bench. Like that's
The court general.
And
I mean,
Booker.
dude.
Look at, I mean, dude.
And where is Frank Kraminski right now in the NBA?
Holding a towel in Charlotte for to wipe LaMelo.
Hear me out. Where are the Harrison twins in the NBA right now? Oh, they're not in the NBA.
But
I'm a swerve
and if
on the
Ulis
corner.
had been hurt in the car wreck,
At least Ulis got minutes and Booker's a star. So like,
no, Ulis. If Ulis got in the
Not
freaking
familiar. That's
car
what I was. I
wreck,
said the
Familiar.
family, but that's what I was meaning.
Dude, that new song has gone. What was it? They were saying Lil Baby dropped an album, didn't realize that he was going to be upstage.
Yeah.
by LiAngelo Ball.
oh my God, LiAngelo's was actually good.
I mean, all the NBA players was rocking with it.
It brings me back to 2003.
Oh yeah.
Somebody was like posting a picture. It was like them wearing a tall tee with like some long shorts,
Like a snap music era.
and they were like, and they had like a car with some spinners on it.
Yeah.
Y'all are wild. Man, I'm kind of nearing the end here. You all get your ratings or what?
I'm just about.
I can't wait to hear this because the ratings are going to be like
I think they're going to
Crazy.
be wildly different.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like,
Sorry,
how-
I said that not on camera.
No, you're good. No,
I'm here
yeah,
for that
yeah.
though. I'm here for that. I kind of like people.
I heard you.
Like we would all love to have these every day
Oh,
of the
yeah,
week,
yeah.
anytime we
If
want.
all I
them.
had was these
But
8,
Any
you
of
gotta rank
these, any of these, I would love to have all the time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but we got to rank them. Yeah. Well, what was that? That was weak for you, Kenny.
What was the sound bite from the last time we was here? Was it something to do with some turtles?
Oh no!
Caleb and his turtle mating calls.
If you get that, hey, cue it up. Make sure you put it next to the microphone, Dan. Yeah, we want to hear that.
You should get the listener just to be like, guess what this is. Whoever guesses gets a free sample of yada yada yada.
There you go.
And then they
wins the remaining bottle of fresh.
We'll give you a free sample of Elijah Craig 12 here, the OG.
yeah.
Or you could pay a local person $1,100 and some dollars for it, for one of those.
And then you got to question that listener if they actually know it.
That's right. There you
Off
go.
the top.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. Here it comes.
Jaffiel.
Is that for real? Is that for real?
That's got to be. Just make that the intro.
Two for reals.
Do turtles?
That's 2 for reals.
Do turtles really make that noise, man? Because turtles get down.
I see it in my backyard.
6. I ran out of 6. I'm trying to score it because 6 is so close to a couple others. I had to pour some more.
Oh, he had to pour more of 6.
Can I get some more of 4 and some more of 9 and some more of...
Do you really need?
I'm kidding. I just assumed those were
The most
Mickers 20 and Weller.
Like, like we done all this and all the,
Yeah,
the other
time
times.
just- yeah.
I mean, it was quick this time. Like,
I think it was because we knew what we wanted.
yeah.
See, 10 started off super... Like, when I first smelled 10, it was kind of like my worst. And now it's jumped up, and 6 has gone down. It's trending.
What jumped up for you?
10 jumped up for me, because 10 initially was not on my radar.
10's nice.
10's nice. It's really grown on me.
That was my favorite nose,
And 6 was like my
and it's
initial
one of my
jump.
high scores.
Yeah, and then it's kind of gone down.
All right, we ready? Everybody got them ranked?
Yeah,
No,
I got
not
all
yet.
ranked.
Dang, Kenny.
There's no leftover Porsche for the Infinity Bottle.
Kenny
Yeah,
needed,
not in this round.
well, we had a bet going that if UK was winning at the half, that we would get Fazoli's because it's a Lexington chain.
I didn't know that.
And
Ryan,
Shout out to Mr. Who was our tennis coach?
what?
Bowman?
Mr. Bowman.
Why is
You
it
like
Fazoli's
Fazoli's?
chain?
We
over?
would eat at every Fazoli's on the way
Oh,
back from
okay, there you
every
go.
match.
Well, I think we might get Fazoli's instead of White Castle tonight. What do you guys think?
No.
No, White Castle, bro. White Castle.
Caleb.
I'm trying to, half-assed Italian tonight.
you only go to Fazoli's when you're a kid on Tuesdays because it was half price meals or whatever.
Yeah.
Kids eat free.
Come
Something
on, I
like
thought you wanted some penne ricotta.
No, you only go to Fazoli's for the fettuccine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, facts.
Well, Steven will go there.
We got someone number 1 left or no?
What's that?
Anybody have a number
I'm
1
dry
left?
on
I don't-
everything.
Yeah, I'm about to get a little bit on.
Number 1's really good. It's an actual. I won't give you my rating, but I liked it a lot.
2 of my favorites.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking 3 could be the older GTS.
I think it could be. I think it's Big Stag is what I called it. Big Stag.
Really?
Yeah.
It could be.
That would
They
surprise me.
And if it
call
is,
Stag.
then I would rather still have number 2.
That would surprise me a lot, to be honest.
Three is my number 3.
Ooh.
Three's good. 3's good.
3 is my number 3.
Well, bro, these rankings are going to be wild.
Yeah,
This is gonna be
Number 2 and number 3
wild.
are only differentiated by a quarter point for me.
Well, that's how my top 5 are.
You know what's funny? I hated Big Stag when Kenny gave me a swig of it at the end of King of Kentucky episode.
What you got
Yeah.
over there, Kenny?
Hated it.
You have ties on yours, right?
No,
I almost feel like I
what was
need a
your
minute.
lowest number you
Like,
had?
7.5.
Okay, so
You're
I didn't
fine.
go
Yeah, go
below
ahead.
what I had. In the
Take your
beginning,
time.
So I do have ties on mine.
We're all about
We
taking
allowed
I made sure I did not have any ties.
You need any more?
But
You
we're
need
allowed
some-
to
you
have
need-
ties, right?
Well, if you want to.
Okay.
I just throw
You
them.
need a little bit more to.
No, I'm good.
I'm good too.
I've
Anybody
got
else
mine
need a little
scored.
bit?
You got more at 10.
10? Yeah.
I got to make sure it's my number 1.
10. He's got a whole bottle of 10.
that's
Wild.
that's who I know. 18
I think
year.
10's,
Old Louisville.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
100%.
I like
And
it a
it's
lot.
good as
Did
hell.
Old Louisville make
Who
it?
Rhino came in swinging.
Did Old Louisville make it?
Swinging.
Yeah, the
that's
18 year.
Yeah.
The 18 year.
That's 10, bro.
His pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
Caleb's winking at
That's 10.
Ryan. here,
100%.
if I can contextualize it.
The number 5 and number 10 are both the Old Louisvilles. Or well, no.
Only
One is
correct.
5 is Edmonds Oast. Your Old Louisville's not. Is it a malt as well?
No,
Is it a straight?
Is there more
American
left
whiskey,
at 3, Kenny?
99.1.
That's a,
Three,
oh,
yeah.
it's a 99.
It's the same as Old Carter.
Damn, I would never have guessed that. Ever.
Yeah, his American whiskeys are 99.1. 99 corn.
I would never have guessed 99 corn.
Yeah, I know.
That is wild.
Oh, get
Because the old car, I do not. I am
Dang.
notoriously.
He nailed it, didn't he?
I do not like
did.
Old Carter 99 corn.
What do you mean?
Have
You don't
you
like
had
any of the
batch four?
American whiskeys?
Not typically.
Batch 4, though. Batch 4.
Batch 4 is
American
good.
whiskey batch
I
4,
think
batch
Jordan
5.
prefers
I
Buffalo
can't.
Trace. You want Buffalo Trace?
Yeah,
for
give me
picks?
the BT, baby.
Oh,
give me
there
the
you go.
BT.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Fist bump.
It's a shame there's not a barrel proof Blanton's in here. You know, we're really.
Ooh. I heard they saved the best for the American releases of Blanton's.
You put any SFTB in here, boys, and
Yeah.
that's a top 30.
Straight from the barrel, 125 to 132.
4 years old.
4-year-old driven through
What's your
Barton
highest
all the way to Frankfurt.
High score 975.
Okay.
Did you guys see
Damn.
Lamont Butler go down there and just kill that? Look at that. Watch this. Watch Lamont Butler.
He's so smooth,
Look at
man.
this. 3-pointer. Fade. Whoop.
Did he really drill that?
Boom.
God damn.
UK up 49-44 at the half.
Really?
Ooh, yep. There we are.
He's so smooth, man.
Business.
Dang, he's so
There
smooth.
it is.
I bet the over that we had, they only had us at 77. Yeah, 77 and a half.
Really? They're already
The over?
Yeah, the over was 70. The over under was 77 and a half for us.
Anybody bet that?
Is that what you said?
I bet the over. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, for Kentucky was
Yeah, for
the
Kentucky,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I was like, for the game? I was like, that's 40 to 30.
100-point team with something like on the average almost.
The
Yeah.
over under for us was 77 and a half.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Interesting.
I put a serious bet on this game.
Ranked 14.
Yeah, they're 14-1.
I know that, but I didn't know they played anybody to get them up that high.
I mean,
They haven't. They haven't played any ranked opponents.
well.
Or no, they played one. They played
lost it.
Memphis and won. And Memphis was like 23.
who's their loss to?
Yeah, that's the real question.
That is a true question. It wasn't to anybody ranked. All right, to answer the question, Mississippi State lost to Butler at
At Butler? Okay.
No, it
Yeah.
might have been a neutral court. It was a neutral court.
little tournament or something?
Something in Arizona. It looked like there was a Cactus Division Championship. So yeah, it must have been a tournament. They lost to Butler,
I changed my number.
87
one,
to 77.
just because I said I called my number 1 a little while ago, but it's not. Just flip flop my 1 and 2 basically
Mini blind with
All
Kenny
because of
Mills
finish.
happening right now.
Because of what?
because the finish was.
This is wild.
I finished off to what was at the end of this.
Well, then you're going to hate number 9.
My number one for the night is something that I would probably never ever pick, but compared
Ooh.
to everything tonight, it's the most unique to me that I would want to drink for the
I
rest
like
of
the
the night.
first one just a hair bit more.
Okay, the first one was your middle glass.
Middle one.
Middle glass. Yep.
All right, I got to adjust the score.
Here he goes, adjusting down.
The first one was a middle glass.
Yes. Yep.
All right, let's rock it.
You guys ready to report?
I'm almost.
I can't
done. I'm
wait
not
to
done
do
yet.
this.
I'm real close.
This is going to be the funnest part of this whole entire episode of the podcast and the whole entire thing we've been doing here.
I didn't have
Is
I didn't have a 10. The only 10 I've ever given was last year for the Michter's 2023.
2022.
Oh, 2022.
20 or sorry, was it 20? Yeah, 2023.
Yeah, very good.
2 years ago.
You gave a
2 years
pretty
ago.
high score to the Jack Daniels that year.
I've given him 9 5s.
Yeah.
Jack-
That was,
The
well, you
only
were
one.
so stingy in the
Jack
last couple of
Daniel.
years.
Yeah.
And that Jack Daniels killed it for you.
Gosh, dang it, Jack Daniel.
Loved it.
That was the small batch that really killed it for you.
No, it was a Coy Hill.
It was the Coy Hill small batch. Or
Yeah.
the Coy, or I'm sorry, the Coy Hill.
original
The
Coy
155
Hill,
proof.
the very first year that they released it.
Was that the first year?
Yeah, first year they released it was 20. Well, I guess that would have been 2021.
Yeah. sounds
They
right.
took all the barrels from the top echelon of the nest and put them in there.
No, that was 2022.
It was okay. Never mind.
2022 was the Buzzard's Roost.
Okay, I got you.
155.
Yeah,
The small batch.
Buzzard Drew.
Gosh,
So
dang
there,
it.
so
2021.
Coy Hill, one of the rick houses in Coy Hill has a what they call a Buzzard's Roost, which is like even like it's 7 floors, but they even have like a a higher thing that's like this.
The attic.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but a buzzard roost is like this thing that you can go up and look out.
Okay.
But yeah, the small batches were the 155s. The 375 ones were all from the buzzard roost.
There it is.
That's crazy to get a batch that high.
I was thoroughly disappointed we didn't get a Coy Hill in this final.
I wasn't.
It sucked ass this year.
Yeah, this year was not
I
good.
didn't like it.
Yeah.
Was the Coy Hill that we submitted this year, or was it hazmat?
They didn't have any.
That was a group pay too, you know. It was a real,
They were up to 135.
This year's was on purpose different. I remember there's something about
it just tasted like a standard Jack Daniels pick.
Yeah, it did. It really did. Like
I was at a bar
like
and
a good
had
Jack
it.
I still got
pick.
peanut butter, and I still scored it really high.
Yeah.
But it wasn't in my top.
I was
10.
at a bar and had it, and we were drinking really good stuff. And I gave the rest of the pour to the bartender, and I said, "I'm
dang.
not going to drink this.
Wow.
If you would like it, you can have it."
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that for a ringing endorsement?
Just give it away.
Here's what someone should do. They should store or age a bourbon barrel in the top of a corn silo, so it can be really high up.
That's technically tier 7
That's
for
the next
Four
level.
Roses.
Buzzard roost.
It's tier 7.
It gets some extra heat up there.
Yeah, probably in those like 10 silos. Yeah, probably.
How high would that be? Because
Oh, yeah,
you
get
get some
one
tall
barrel up
silos
there.
under Tyrone Bridge.
You put it on the edge of the Kentucky River. That's probably like 70 foot up most places. If you are
In the Palisades.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Kenny, you ready yet? Dang, bro.
Barrel char on the outside.
Are you trying to not have ties?
Let's
Hey,
be
you
honest.
you think the Redwood's gonna get some of these barrel survivors out in California? Where
Oh,
are they at in
gosh.
California?
I don't know, man.
Where do they age it?
Redwood Empire? It's out somewhere out now in
Where the
California.
hell
Muir.
Grafton.
That's like Northern California.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's got to be.
John Muir.
You know,
Forest.
L.A.
All right.
Anthony's like, I gotta edit 2 hours.
I gotta let me get the paper so I can write it down. Number 1, Anthony. What's your score?
Number 1, I give a 9.
Gosh.
Wow.
Goodness gracious, he came with a 9.
Jordan, number 1.
Gave it an 8.25.
Alves.
875.
Oh my gosh. MH.
8.
8. Caleb.
8.5.
8.5. I gave it a 7.75.
Oh, damn.
Yike.
Okay.
Yikey.
Starting off low.
Number 2, Anthony.
8.5.
8.5. Jordan.
8.75.
8.75. Alves.
825.
8.25. MH.
8.75.
Caleb.
8.75.
I gave it an 8.25. Number 3, Anthony.
Lenny, I'd go with a 9.
Ooh. Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I did.
All right. Jordan.
I give that an 8.5.
Alves.
My lowest score of the night, 7.
Wow.
Damn.
Like that.
Polarizing.
Dang.
I
Polarizing.
don't like it.
Damn.
It is tanked. MH.
8.25.
Caleb.
Number 3,
Yep.
9.25.
Wow.
I gave it an 8.
If that's GTS.
SCTS.
Bye-bye.
No, he probably saved it. 925.
You could have said, yeah, you
That's,
probably
G-
did
that's
say it, actually.
GTS.
Nah, I think number 1 is GTS.
Yeah, you can suck.
Number 1. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's up?
Number 4. 4. I'm sorry. It's 4, Anthony.
8.75.
8.75. Jordan.
9.5.
Ooh, 9.5. Strong.
Alves.
Highest score of the night, 9.75.
MH.
9.
Caleb.
9.
That one's
9.
going. That one's going.
Yeah,
then.
that's
That's gonna be top.
Kenny,
3.
what did Kenny think?
Gave it a 6, man.
Liar.
that's very fair.
You liar.
He gave it a 9.5.
I gave it a 9.
9.
Okay.
That's
So
number
that was the
Winner.
lowest on that.
It's number 1.
8.75. That's
So
the
far.
lowest. That's the lowest.
I think it's Victor's 20, man, if I
Yeah,
were to
that's
guess.
what I
think it
wrote.
is too.
Number 5, Anthony.
Unfortunately, I am a 7.25.
You are literally a
Putz.
What do they call it?
Putts.
I believe the initials are POS. Okay, go ahead. What'd you say? What was your score?
7.25.
Point
so,
of sale.
Yeah.
Dang, 7.25.
You got cheese on it.
The cheese.
Cheese. Chee-wee-wee.
All right, Jordan.
I give that a 9.
Exactly.
On 5?
Alves.
Yes.
7.5.
Alves, I'm not saying I hope you wreck.
Thank you, Ryan.
But I
Thank
hope you curb your rim
Love
out.
you.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you curb your rim out, I'll be cool tonight.
Welcome
My
over
tires are
to the
too
good
big.
side.
MH.
I'm gonna bring it back up with a 9.5.
9.5.
He's a mock guy.
Caleb.
He's a mock guy.
7.5.
Hey,
I'm not saying I
Caleb,
hope
Ryan,
Caleb's
Anthony. Pallets are us over here.
But I hope your wife is driving you shortly.
Oh,
Damn.
That's worse than curbing a rim.
He's
Everyone's
on fire
That's
over
worse than curbing a rim.
That was terrible.
That's more like 8 broken ribs,
That
a
is-
bruised lung, and
It's-
a separated
him.
shoulder. She knows she sucks at driving. Her family knows she
gracious.
sucks at driving.
All right.
I know she sucks at
Caleb,
driving.
we're happy you're here. Kenny, what do you think? What's your
What was
score?
your score? I'm sorry.
7.5.
Can he bring us back here? Bring us back.
12.
baby. Well,
No, I gave it a 9.5.
Okay.
Wow.
Are you
All right.
serious?
9.5.
That's where it needs to be.
Number 6.
We're not next year when we go to
8.25.
we're not going to tell what they are.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
No
there you go.
malts.
Too biased. Everybody's biased.
I don't know who.
I'm not
I don't know who
biased.
Edmonds
Everybody's
is.
biased.
I
Why
didn't,
do you say that?
I didn't get it.
I don't even know who
Biased.
Edmonds is. I just like
You said that last
flavor
year.
at the bottom.
Biased, bro.
Oh,
I
there you
didn't
go.
guess.
Ryan's calling it out.
All right, number 6.
8.25.
8.25. Jordan.
I gave it an 8.
8. Alves.
8.
8. MH.
8.5.
Caleb.
My number 2, it's 9.5.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I gave it a 9.
Holy cow, you guys.
It's good, bro.
It's very good.
Is that Russell's?
I think it's Russell 15 is
No,
my guess.
I put it. My original guess was Weller, the Weller Millennium. Well, we'll
Really?
see.
No.
I think you are what's that word
That's a little too high proof for that.
what's the English for that word? Incorrect. But go ahead.
English.
Number 7, Anthony.
I like this a lot. It was 9.25 for me. That was like a very, very nice flavor there.
Jordan.
Fruit bomb 9.25.
Dang, Alves.
9.5.
That's biased.
MH.
That's biased.
My number 1 for tonight. 9.75.
9.75.
You got a winner here, boys.
I said it was raspberry, strawberries, cream. It was like Pop Rocks and fruity, but I still
That's it?
I still only gave 8.5.
Ooh, Caleb.
Okay.
9.75, man. My high score. tonight.
Really? Wow. There you
That's
go.
number
That was the
one.
highest score I gave.
I'm here to tell you that's
Delicious.
the freaking TKO show.
TKO,
bro.
right now, let's go.
Shorty, TK Shorty.
Yes.
It's the
If
most
I picked
unique
a winner
dog.
character number 1, it would be hate myself.
I did not pick it number 1. That's not even in my top 5.
Just because, you know.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah,
I forgot.
you know,
He's
come
got
on.
a stance, you know.
It's all
He's
right. I got a
stay
stance.
Number 8, Anthony.
Number 8. Number 8 is a 7.5 for me.
What?
It's a low score for me. Yep.
Dang, holy crap! What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
These scores are.
I love the nose, the palate. I just didn't like it.
Is your pH off?
It might be.
Yeah, he is.
Are you eating gyros or gyros, dog? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. What are you eating?
Gyro.
Jordan.
That's an 8.75.
All right. Alves.
9.
9. MH.
8.75.
8.75. Caleb.
8.25.
Number 8. I gave it a 9.25.
Wow. Oof.
It is a fruit bomb, dog. Straight up fruit bomb.
I love the fruit on the nose. I just get on a palate.
Said it was not memorable.
Not memorable?
Not memorable.
Not memorable.
Yeah, kind of like you. Who are you? So go ahead.
Number 9.
Bronny, the quicker picker upper.
Ronnie.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right, it
yeah.
is prime Kenny moment to take him to White Castle. It is heckling time at the counter at White
yes.
Castle.
He's primed up.
He's
He's
done.
primed up.
ready
Done.
to go.
him
Double-decker White Castle sandwiches. Here we go.
Boom. Number 9, Anthony.
Weller Millennium, 8.75. Wonderful.
75. Jordan.
Give it a 9.
9. Alves.
8.5.
8.5. MH.
8.5.
8.5. Caleb.
9.
9. And number 9. I gave it an 8. And number 10, Anthony.
A American whiskey. Okay, sorry. 8.75.
8.75. Jordan.
I gave it a 9.5.
Wow. Alves.
9.25.
9.25. MH.
9.25.
Oh,
Dang.
guys, this is going to be the winner. This is a zinger right here.
Caleb.
9.75.
He knew it when he
You
said
guys are loving that.
I gave it a 5.
Bull crap. He didn't get
No, I gave it 8.75.
Oh, that's
you're
good.
all's TKO.
Me and Kenny are matching on that one, but everybody else is massively above.
Yep. 8.75.
There you go.
All right, I'm going to add some scores here if I can use my calculator on my phone here correctly.
There you go. Good job.
Ryan, if it is what it is for number
Two of
10,
his
how much
picks.
is what's
his
number
picks
10? How
are
much is it worth?
Oh, hang on. Before we do this, did anybody guess all 10 of them? And do you want to say what your guess is?
I didn't guess
No
1,
way.
6, 7, or 8.
I was willing to guess like about
What'd you
4.
put as
You want
10?
to guess?
you didn't think 7 was
All
yours at all?
Oh, sorry.
10.
7 is the rye.
7 is your
Yeah,
TKO,
yeah, sorry.
for sure.
How much is the old Louisville?
$600.
$600.
$5.99.
$4.99.
$4.99.
That's number 10. Cheap, dog. It's cheap.
$4.99.
I know it looks good with UK winning right now. You know what I'm saying? We up to 8. Come on now.
We're waiting
Another-
for Kenny to tabulate
another
scores,
ranked
which takes him
What's
a long
up?
time because he is also mathematically challenged, just like most of us at this table.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, do you guys have strong thoughts on any of these whiskeys?
Yeah, I
think-
didn't think I was going to pick number 10 as my number 1.
I'm
That-
shocked because I'm one of the lower ones, but still at 8.75.
If it is American whiskey,
It's
that's,
American whiskey.
That's the wildest American whiskey I've ever had.
It has to be.
I don't like MGP. MGP sucks.
Oh, he's putting you on blast there, Caleb.
It's true. I hated MGP. I'm an MGP hater. I'm a,
Still?
No. But like
that was early on.
yeah, no, I'm not an MGP American.
Do you know what really
whiskey.
makes MGP work, though?
Never liked it.
When there are rats that take a dive into the mash tank, then you are good. Oh, sorry.
But to be fair, man, like
The terroir.
Caleb,
Even the
Caleb
old
is consistent,
even the
and Caleb is accurate, and Caleb's initial exposure to MGP was like all the little low end crappy MGP stuff.
no, but even
But-
even the old Carter American whiskey, I wasn't a huge fan of.
Really?
No.
Before we
An
say the
ounce.
scores, anybody want to go on the record on guesses?
On what?
Yeah, several.
All right, let's go. What
Well,
you got,
can
Jordan?
Can we just
Number
do a
1
yes
I don't
no?
have. Number 1 I don't have.
All right. I'm not looking. I'm saying this is the guesses. Does anybody want to go on record as guesses?
Not for number 1.
All right.
I don't have one.
So I'm going to go 1 is GTS.
No.
2 is King Kentucky. 3 is Stag 24A. 4 is Michter's 20. 5 is Rare Character Exceptional Series Malt. 6 is Russell's 15. 7 is TKO. 8 is OBC. Stag Pick OBC.
That would explain the Play-Doh.
9 is explains the fruity bomb, son. 9 is Millennium. And 10 is Old Louisville Hazmat Whiskey.
I'll go on the record of betting you again for a cigar because we lost the bet that number 6 is Weller Millennium.
Do you think 6 is Millennium?
No way.
I don't blind like I used to blind.
On the record, 6 is Weller Millennium.
All right, so 6 is Millennium for Caleb.
No.
I think
If
6
it's
is
not,
Russell's.
what happens?
I think Millennium's number 9.
What's the wager?
I'm going to say certain
it
about
was a
3
cigar.
things. Are you ready for the things I'm certain about? I think
right.
number 3 is Stag.
Hang on,
The
which
big
one?
Stag. Big Stag.
George C. Stagg?
I think 3 is George C.
double
Stagg.
on that
3
bet,
is you think
yes.
George C.
I
Stagg.
think 5 is Edmund's Oast, which is pretty obvious. I think 9 is Weller Millennium, and I think 10 is the
Old
American
Louisville.
whiskey. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are the only 4 I'm willing to go
Anybody
on.
else want to go on record?
Kind of close to being on record for Russell's for the first one, but we'll see.
That TKO got to be 7.
7, dog. TKO.
Yeah, 7 got to be TKO.
That's my highest score of the night.
You know what's funny?
Was that the lowest score of that for the 8.5?
Number
7's my highest score of the night, too, and I don't know what it is.
Caleb, you're an 8.5 lowest score.
Which one was your Russell's 15?
For me, I think Russell 15 is number 6.
Yeah, interesting.
Man,
I said
Kenny,
fantastic. I would
you
be
are
okay with
autistic.
that.
You didn't even circle. You didn't even number which one was first, second, third, 10th.
Uh-oh. Caleb calling out Kenny. This
man.
never ends well.
Hey, man.
He's looking them on the page. He didn't even order which one they are.
No, I just wrote the scores down. Now I
Yeah,
can-
but he's gonna go look through. That is straight tism, dude.
Uh-oh.
Dog. All right. So our highest score of the night is a 56. Number 7 scored a 56.
Wow.
Our second highest score is number 10.
Wow.
That scored a 55 and a quarter, 55.25.
Wait, which one?
Number 10 scored 55.25. Our third highest score of the night is number 4, which scored a 55.
That's mixers.
That's
20.
Mixer's 20, I think.
Yeah.
After that, next is number 9. It scored a 51.75. I think that's Weller Millennium.
Number 9.
Yep.
Wow.
After that is number 6. It scored a 51.25.
Wow.
I think that's Russell's 15. Oh, there's a tie. I do apologize. So theoretically, number 6 and number 2 are tied. Number 2 also
6.
scored a 51 and a quarter.
Okay.
So they 50,
Number 2, I think, is King Kentucky, but I could be wrong.
So number 2 and number what?
Number 2 and number 6
6.
scored the same.
5 and 6.
They both scored a 51.25.
They're 5th and 6th place. Samples 6 and 2.
Number 6 and 2 both scored a 51.25.
They tied at number 5 or number 6.
Well, yeah, 5 and 6, whatever. Yes.
I messed up, though.
1 and 6.
Forget that.
1 and 6, you said, right?
Turned.
Oh, God.
No,
Can you
no, stop.
give it to Ryan?
Stop. Hold on.
There was a 51.5. I do apologize.
Okay.
Number 8 scored 51.5. So that's really the next one. I'm sorry.
51.5 is 8. That's 5th place.
Yep.
8th is 5th place.
Yep. 8th is 5th place. And then number 6 and number 2 scored the same, 51.25.
6
So
and 2.
6 and 2.
6 and 2 are tied at 6.
Yes. Sorry about that. After that is
That should
number
be 8th place.
number 5 and number 1 scored the same, which is 50.25. So 50.25. Number 5 and number 1 scored a 50.25. And then the number 3 scored a 50 even.
Number 3 is 9.
It's 10th.
10th.
You skip a number when you do ties.
Oh, then which one did I skip? 4. What was 4 then?
Wow.
51,
Or
4,
3.
9.
Or
The
4
one
was
I had as
third.
my second to last got last.
Right.
I'm proud of that.
Okay. MH feeling good.
Wait, Caleb, 4th place was number 9. The order is 7, 10,
Yeah.
4, 9,
Yeah.
8, 6, 2, 5,
3
1,
was
3.
last.
3 was last.
Yeah.
So-
number 3 was last.
Wait a minute. For our listeners, that means that we have a top 10 and we know where we're at, but we are not going to let you guys know where we're at. Not just yet. We're going to have one more episode we talk about or what we feel about these rankings and what surprised us and what didn't, and you'll be able to find out on Friday.
And Friday will be the reveal, as well as just like what we thought was surprises, what we thought finished great, and things that surprised us, things that we thought would be disappointed us.
Disappointed, yeah. There you go.
Some of our favorite whiskeys, because favorite whiskey also doesn't necessarily mean the best score. It's like when you drink it, who were you with, and what did you like, and what would you want to go back to again and revisit. So, yep,
There you go. Boom.
boom.
And with that, thanks for listening to this episode. Please like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Mashup KY.
Don't forget to visit our partner, bourbonoutfitter.com. Enter code The Mashup for a special discount.
Also,
Head on over to our partner, the Woodwork Collective, at woodworkcollective.shop. Enter code MASHUP for a 15% discount.
let us know your thoughts as bottom in the comment section. Until next time, keep it neat.